Thank you for watching Righteous Rock TV. Rock that's right, Mel that's mighty, evangelism in HD. I'm your host, Evangelist TJ Servant, here to let you know how you can watch Righteous Rock TV. Go to youtube.com/RRTV Rock That's Right. There you'll be able to see all the videos and interviews that we have done, as well as all the new videos that we're working on and doing for Christian Comics Connection. Check that out on Facebook, Christian Comics Connection. So if you're involved with Christian Comics in any way, please contact us there or email RighteousRockTV@gmail.com. Thanks again for watching Righteous Rock TV. Rock that's right, Mel that's mighty, evangelism in HD. God bless.
Hi and welcome from Adelaide, South Australia. My name is Jenny and I'm here with the band Jacob's Well. Let's find out who they are.
Hi, I'm David.
I'm John.
I'm Glenn.
I'm Drew. And we're Jacob's Well.
That's it.
I don't know.
So guys, when did the band first get together?
That would have probably gone back to when we were post-pubescent boys. David and myself played in a band together, went our separate ways after a while. We ended up doing our own thing. I ended up personally finding the Lord around about the age of 21. Started my first Christian band then. Then one day I had a phone call from a highly excited David who wanted to share with me that he'd also found the Lord.
Yep.
The first thing we decided to do at that point was to try and put a band together, but we needed a bass player that was going to be able to cope with what we wanted to do. John here, who is also David's brother, decided at that stage he'd like to, wasn't a Christian, so David and I went about convicting him. So he did come across after a while, a little bit of fire and brimstone, and sure enough there he was, bass playing for us. So basically Jacob's Well started from that point.
Yep, that's it.
So, who writes the music and who writes the lyrics?
Basically, most of the music is written from the guitar point of view by Glenn or myself. Sometimes it's even created by a jam session. In the past we've got together and we've just jammed around, and also we've said, hey, that sounds good, and we've created a song out of it. Nobody tells anybody else what to play. It's all self-created by each musician. Of course, the lyrics are then left down to either Drew or Glenn. Most of the songs are Glenn's. On our new album, one of our tracks is actually written by my wife, Jenny, who contributed to part of that song, Alive. And yeah, that's how it works. It's a joint effort.
Absolutely.
Who inspires Jacob's Well?
Band-wise, it would be from the past, Deep Purple, Rainbow, Led Zeppelin, of course,
Rush,
and then it went into Rush and Yes, and from there, creative juices took over, and we ended up trying to find our own sound.
And we've been very inspired by bands that came out in the 80s, like Striper and White Cross and Barren Cross.
But don't tell them.
And we were actually fortunate enough to actually support Striper and White Cross.
And White Cross.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and they gave us the drive to believe in what we're doing and believe that we're doing the right thing. That's why we do it.
So are you working on anything at the moment?
Oh, we have plans to produce another album, possibly this year, or it may be longer, we're not sure. We don't have material as yet, so we need to get cracking and write some stuff.
How can people get a hold of your music?
Both of our albums have been released on CD, baby. And I have them right here, look at that.
Wow, that was magic.
Yeah. Now, Fight for Paradise was originally released in 1986 on cassette, limited release for 200, and we've re-released this last year and it's now available on CD or download.
And on that note too, that's primarily Glenn singing.
Oh, that was the original.
It is Glenn singing.
Where I
So it was the original three-piece band on
That's
that.
right.
Before
I
Good
joined.
point there, yeah, that's true.
And this is our last one, The Grass Year, which was recorded late last year, and that features us four all on it. And that again is available at CD Baby and
All good
iTunes and
records.
Amazon.
Zoom.
It's out there. So, yep, if you want to buy it, there it is.
You said before that your CDs, the first one, Fight for Paradise, was originally Dave, John and yourself, Glenn. So when did Drew join the band?
Drew who? Okay.
Like this Drew.
Oh, this group.
All the ones been quiet.
Drew joined us, I think, around about 87. Am I right?
About 87.
Yeah. What had happened was it was a twofold thing for me. I had started to lose my voice, and I was struggling with my upper register. And I also wanted to spend more time concentrating on guitar work, so we had to try and find somebody that was compatible as a person, as a friend, had the same Christian outlook, and had a similar vocal range to me. And of course, Drew was presented to us through a friend, a mutual friend, and we went with Drew from that point. What did you think of that?
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I did, man. I
Not
joined
a many
it.
words there.
Awesome.
Yeah, I joined in 87.
Yep.
Yeah, and our first show was Woodville Town Hall with White Cross, is it?
That's correct.
That's right.
As a footnote, Drew, when he joined, he'd been with us for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, working on the material. I got a phone call from a promoter in Sydney, and the promoter asked us if we'd like to support a band that Drew was actually listening to quite a lot, White Cross. And of course I managed to phone Drew up and said, a week's time I think it was, what are you doing for a Saturday night? So he went from not really being in a band at that particular time to fronting up at one of our larger venues here in Adelaide and supporting White Cross, and it was a blast of a show. You could see some nerves at the beginning from you, but settled in
Really
before the last song.
He got tripped on the way out. The first song.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
I noticed from what you were saying before about your CDs that there is quite a big gap, 20 plus years. Can you tell us how that came about?
Yeah, well, we decided just recently to get back together and put our talents back together again and enjoy doing a CD together, and just purely, I think originally it was just for the fact that we are all still friends and we're all still alive and we're still all in the faith, and we thought we'd put something together that was going to sort of celebrate our friendship and our musicianship and
our coming of age.
and coming of age, and it was quite an exciting journey. I remember speaking to John about it, and John was pretty excited about it, and then John spoke to Glenn, and then it filtered down to Dave, and we all thought, well, why not? Let's, especially these days with so much more digital technology, you can put these things together a lot easier than we did in the past, where we had to go to a massive studio, and between John and I, we've got a lot of musical sort of gear in that respect, so we thought we'd put our heads together and get this thing started and see where it went. And we really didn't expect anything, but it's nice to be able to share this with the world.
Yeah,
That's right.
So thank you very much, guys, for your presence today and your sharing with us.
Pleasure.
Present.
Thank you.
There's presents.
Hey, this is Jacobswell, Australia.
Join us in the
Righteous Rock Nation.
Because they play
The only rock that's right!
Thank you for watching Righteous Rock TV. Rock that's right, Mel that's mighty, evangelism in HD. I'm your host, Evangelist TJ Servant. here to let you know how you can watch Righteous Rock TV. Go to youtube.com/RRTV.Rock. That's right. There you'll be able to see all the videos and interviews that we have done, as well as all the new videos that we're working on and doing for Christian Comics Connection. Check that out on Facebook, Christian Comics Connection. So if you're involved with Christian comics in any way, please contact us there or email RighteousRockTV@gmail.com. Thanks again for watching Righteous Rock TV. Rock that's right, Mel that's mighty, Evangelism in HD. God bless.